Hello there, audience. My name is Jericho. I'm going to be showing you my face in like 2 seconds. So let me get this. Here, actually, I think in order to get my face cam to work, I need a certain sonic device to turn it on. So let me just try to do this here. Oh, there we go. We got it. See, the sonic screwdriver did it for me. So, anyways. Hello, my name is Jericho. As you can probably see, I changed the name back to Redemption Studios because I figured, you know what? Redemption Studios was the name that I changed it to from Not So Amazing Studios, and that's kind of the name that it's more known for. So I figured, you know what? I'm just going to keep it at that. How are you guys doing today? I figured I would do kind of a little live stream for you guys. I did it. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I apologize. Um, so I figured I'd do a little bit of a live stream for you guys, just to kind of give you an update. I'm actually considering watching and reacting to some of my old fan films, my old series. So I might do that, while I'm streaming here. So yeah. But if you guys have any questions about things, let me know. I'm gonna talk about stuff. Hey guys, let's see who's here. Dan. Hey Rachel. Hey Dan. And we got Robert in here. Nice. What's he done? I don't know what I did. What did I do? Trying. Wait, are you riding a bike while watching this? What? I don't. That's impressive. If you're able to ride a bike and watch my live stream, that's kind of impressive. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, I figured I would, um, yeah, just do kind of a live stream to update you guys on the channel and everything, what the projects are. I might in a little bit react to some of my old films, my old fan films, because it's always fun to look back and do that. So, um, yeah, I might do that. I want to share this. I'm not in trouble. I'm just, I'm just, it's crazy with this quarantine, so I'm trying to keep busy. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to get the link to the stream so I can send it to more people. How have you guys been? How have you guys been doing, like, being stuck at home? What's your, thank you for sharing, guys. What have you guys been up to? Like, what is your go-to, like, thing to do while you're stuck at home? Do you watch, what do you watch? What do you do? Stuff like that. Crap, why can't I not find my own live stream link? This is being weird. I'm trying to do it. I guess I could just do it on my other screen. I didn't think about that. That would make things easier. Let's see here. What have you guys been up
Crap.
to?
I
Like,
don't want to make myself echo there.
I don't want to do that. Alright, I'm going to shoot this link to some more people in Fandom Fan Films because they're going to be interested. Typically they are more intrigued. I'm going to send this link to a few people. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to give you guys an update in a minute. I just want to get some more people in here so that more people can hear the update. Hey, what's up? Getting more people in here. I'm in too many, like, group chats and stuff. Send it to this guy. What do we got here? So, hey, Luke's here. Nice. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to get I'm trying to wait till a few more people get in here. And then I'm going to give you guys an update on the channel. I did a live stream with Luke on Instagram the other day, but I wanted to kind of do one for just Redemption Studios to kind of give you guys an update. So as the elephant in the room is that I changed my name to Redemption Studios. The reason I did that, so I originally, when I changed my name from Not So Amazing Studios, I changed it to Redemption Studios. And then lots of behind the scenes stuff happened, and I moved on from that channel. I had to make a new channel, and I made the new channel, but I kind of wanted to, I did this thing where I kind of made 3 channels, and they were all Jericho Kane something, so Jericho Kane Films, Jericho Kane Gaming, blah blah blah, whatever. I decided that I would kind of just merge all my non-film content into one channel, Jericho Kane, which has actually been doing really well. The channel is growing pretty well. It's been growing a lot over the quarantine because I've been uploading more, so that's been good. But this channel, so I just decided to make this the film channel, and it was Jericho Kane Films. But I'm like, you know what? This was Redemption Studios. That was the name that I chose. Because redemption, at least one of the definitions that I found, and that was one of the main reasons I actually chose to name it this, was fulfilling the destiny that which you were made for is like one of the definitions of redemption. So I thought that was kind of a cool meaning, and like me making films is one of the things I believe I was made for. You know, that's what my passion is. So Redemption Studios seemed fitting. I also have somewhat of a faith background, so it's connected with that. So yeah, anyways, Doctor Who is happening. So, oh man, we're getting tons of comments now. Dang it. Thank you guys for coming. Awesome. If you guys have any questions about future projects, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. I'll definitely answer some questions. I'm glad to have you guys. It's really awesome to have you guys. So, what is Redemption Studios? Let's start there. Redemption Studios, I started in 2011 with a few friends, and we made some old movies in the backyard. These movies were called The Armor of God, and now you might recognize that because I remade The Armor of God recently, the first episode. So we're rebooting it. That's a big project. Dang it, Luke. Okay, I'll answer it in a second. But yeah, so Armor of God was our very first film, and now I'm remaking it into a series, a fantasy series. That probably won't be out for a couple. I mean, that's gonna be, so basically the way that I want to do that series is, it's not gonna be released week after week. It's gonna be 1 episode, 2 episodes a year. It's gonna be something that I can do for a couple years, that I can, like, where if we have time, we can make an episode and just release it. So it'll be that way we have some kind of content on the channel for the next couple years, even though it's not like all back-to-back stuff. That way there's somewhat of a more consistent content, because after Han Solo and Doctor Who stuff, there's not going to be really a whole lot of series besides The Armor of God, at least for a while. I do have other ideas, but I kind of want to take it one at a time after this, because I've got too many projects right now. Yeah, I'm back. But so Doctor Who. Let's talk about Doctor Who first, because that's kind of the big elephant. That's the big thing. That is the big thing that I'm mostly known for. Is No Mercy canon? The old No Mercy is not canon. The old No Mercy is canon with the pilot series. You already know, Luke, so I don't. I'm not going to spoil it for everyone else. Tell us your influences. You mean like the people that influenced me, or yeah, I'm assuming that's what you mean. So David Tennant. Oh yeah, David Tennant's good. So I've been influenced by a ton of people, actually. Peter Jackson has been a big influence on my filmmaking career, because Lord of the Rings, masterpieces, in my opinion, and that's kind of what inspired me to make my Armor of God movies and stuff. So and fantasy stuff. That's what really got me into filmmaking, because when I started making films, it was the fantasy Armor of God, the original series.
So that's kind of was my main inspiration. And then Doctor Who, a lot of the actors in that show really got me into acting, uh, stuff like that. But it was mainly like Lord of the Rings and Doctor Who that really got me into like acting. Lord of the Rings got me into making films, and then like I got into Doctor Who, and I'm like, oh, let's make a fan film. So I did that. Jeff Goldblum obviously is a Jeff Goldblum and Nicolas Cage obviously are very much in influences. I do like Nicolas Cage and Jeff Goldblum as actors. Partly ironically, but also partly unironically, because like Nick Cage is a good actor. To change my mind, he just has weird movies. Okay, there's so many things happening in the chat. Fanboys with Andrew. Yeah, if there was a Fanboys remake, Andrew Fantasia has to be in it. If video games makes kids violent, then how come they are still easy to beat up? I forgot you told me that. Okay, I need to like get on track here. You guys are distracting me. Many Faces of Jericho Kane coming soon to Disney Plus. Honestly, that needs to be a thing. I need to make a video just explaining how I'm every character and everything. The main reason that I act in all my movies or am the main character in most of my movies is because I'm reliable, like in the sense that I want to make a movie, but I don't know who's able, like if I'm writing a movie and I make sure that I'm in the movie, I know that I'm going to be able to film it because I'm the one in it. Or if I have somebody else doing it, then I have to wait on that person, and I can't really film without that person. Like, that person could cancel, that person could do all this. So that's kind of the main reason that I have myself in all my movies. I also just really like acting. Like, I think I like acting more than I like actually making movies. So just making movies is like the avenue in which I am able to act and stuff. So that's kind of what it is. There's a few reasons for it. So what's going on with Doctor Who Regenerated? There we go. That's what I was trying to get to. So, as you know, Doctor Who Regenerated Season 1, or Series 1, is out on this channel. And there will be a trailer for Series 2 soon, hopefully. Hopefully soon. I just have to record some stuff. I have to write a lot still. So basically, I have a plan for Series 2. And if anybody doesn't know, Series 2 is going to be an audio series just because it's easier to make. I mean, with scheduling and budget and all this other stuff, it's just, dang it, Luke. Yes, Holden might return with Lance and Derek. But yeah, so, Doctor Who Regenerated. Series 2 audio series. I need to stop reading the comments. Basically, so there's going to be a time gap between Series 1 and 2 of a couple years probably. And then, so Series 2, actually, before I talk about Series 2, there's going to be an episode, there's going to be a live action Doctor Who episode that is coming out this year. This is the official announcement for it. It is called Doctor Who Dark Dimension. There'll be a trailer out for it, hopefully in a month or two, because we filmed most of it already. I just have to film a little bit more stuff to kind of piece it together, but it's going to be sweet. It's going to be probably the last, well, I'm not going to say it's going to be the last live action episode because there's possibilities of other things in the future. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything else because I don't really know yet. But at least last live action Doctor Who episode in a while. And it will kind of help transition into Series 2. But this episode, actually, the time of it is a bit weird, which will be explained in the series. So it happens. So you'll see the episode before Season 2, but it isn't necessarily right. It doesn't necessarily take place right before Series 2, if that makes sense. It's kind of timey-wimey stuff. But it will be explained in the series. So then Series 2, we're going to have... we're going to be doing it like the old Doctor Who serials, with 3 episodes, or so they'll have like, so it'll be like 3 stories So 3 big stories, but then there'll be little episodes within those stories. So the series is going to be broken up into 3 parts. So the first part will have 3 episodes, the second part will have 3 episodes, and then the finale is kind of just going to be either a movie or it's going to be 3 big episodes or just a really big episode or something. So the finale is going to be the last of the 3 parts, whether it's a movie or whether it's audio. I haven't really figured that out yet because it's going to take a while. But we'll see what happens. So the first part is going to be kind of like transitioning from the series 1, because throughout the second series the Doctor goes through a lot of changes. I look a little bit different than I did in series 1, so I'm kind of helping transition that, as well as just the character is going to change a little bit. It's going to be a bit darker and more serious than the first series was, because as most of you probably know if you've seen my first Doctor Who series, it was heavy on jokes and on inside jokes with the cast members and memes and all that stuff, which was funny and fun to make, but it can be confusing to the audience that doesn't understand the jokes or weren't there for it. So we're trying to make it more serious for series 2, as well as just kind of bringing it forward with that. Now, the next thing with Doctor Who, so that's kind of the plan of the future right now. Hopefully we can have series 2 out like later this year or next year. It'll probably end up being next year, just because things always take longer than you kind of plan usually. At least they have recently for me. So Doctor Who Regenerated, that is what is happening. Now, there is another Doctor in the Redemption Studios Oracle Doctor Who timeline, Micah Fierro Doctor. Now, this is the Doctor that, if you've seen my pilot series, he was the Doctor before me. Or not my pilot series. If you've seen Doctor Who Regenerated Series 1, he was the Doctor before me that regenerated into me. And we talked with him about making an audio series for his Doctor. So hopefully that will still happen. I'm not 100% sure. The plan is to make that. But it hasn't happened yet. I want to finish my series first and then work on his, just so it's kind of like so it makes sense, if that makes sense. So it kind of like I'm trying to think how to so I want to finish Doctor Who Regenerated Series 2 so that I can kind of get it out of the way, so that I can make Doctor Who Renegade, which is the title for Micah Fierro's era as the Doctor. So there will probably be a few seasons of that. It'll all be audio. So yeah, that's pretty much all. If you have any questions about Doctor Who stuff, you can ask it. Like, I'll go into more detail on it. I won't spoil anything, but if you have more questions about any of the stuff that I just said, I will go into more detail on it. Somebody asked me, Series 1 was pretty much Doctor Who and Seinfeld. Yeah, it kind of was. I think Lance and Derek is more like Seinfeld, but because Doctor Who Regenerated Series 1 and was connected to Lance and Derek loosely, yeah, I get what you mean. Lance and Derek is also my original series that I made. Forrest, aka Lance, has moved to Alaska to help take care of his niece. So he's unable to film, so we haven't been able to film Lance and Derek for a while. But we might bring it back when he comes back. I don't know. I don't really know what's going to happen with that. Right now it's kind of finished. We're working on a lot of other projects, so that's kind of just on the back burner, but maybe we'll do more if it works. It's kind of just a funny comedy series. It's not a huge thing. It's kind of just something we did for fun. So somebody asked who my favorite Doctor is. That's a really hard question. I have a lot of favorite Doctors. I think Peter Capaldi is my favorite Doctor. Now, I'll say that the writing of the show, I think, has gone downhill since Matt Smith left. But the Doctors have been good. Even Jodie Whittaker is great. and Peter Capaldi. I think Peter Capaldi's my favorite. Matt Smith would also be up there with Peter Capaldi. Matt Smith was my first Doctor, the first one I watched. I really like Tom Baker's Doctor, a lot of the classic ones. I also really like the Paul McGann Doctor. That was a good one. I remember he's definitely up there. I know he was only like in a movie and some audios, but he was a good one. Lance and Derek, as of now, is over, but there could be more in the future. It's kind of Lance and Derek is kind of just like it's not a full-on series necessarily. I mean, it was planned to be, but just due to everything happening in life, it's kind of hard to keep doing it. So it's kind of more just make one here and there for fun. It was a comedy series. That's what it started as. Was we just made it for fun because we were bored and we wanted to make something. So that's kind of what it's going to be. If we have time and if he's up here or if he's back here where I am, then we can make more. But it's not like a series or anything that's fully gonna happen. Okay. Is the other Doctor American one in the Doctor Who fan film? Micah Fierro's Doctor? I think he is American because I don't remember him using an accent in the prequel episode. Filming Doctor Who. See, in my series I used an accent. Maybe it wasn't a good British accent, but I've been told it was pretty good. So I've been told by my British professor that I had a good English accent. So I'm assuming that it was decent. Which of the 3 hairstyles are you rocking? I have no idea what my hair is doing right now. I didn't really do anything with it today. It's kind of just I'm growing it out actually for the Armor of God series, so it's kind of just what it is right now. Look who's here. James, what's up? Rebel Scum Podcast. You should go check out Rebel Scum Podcast if you guys haven't. Great Star Wars podcast channel. I'm actually on that channel in a few videos, so go check it out. They're awesome. And some of them are... One of their members is actually going to be in my Han Solo fan film, so that's going to be cool. You're my favorite Dr. Jericho. Thank you, Luke. You're my favorite Doctor, too. I don't know. I know. Actually, I think the Nolan Doctor is my favorite Doctor. Cursed Doctor canon, you know. The Nolan Doctor, yeah, he's not canon and regenerated, but he was in the pilot series. The pilot series, for anyone who doesn't know, was my old Doctor Who series before I made the Doctor Who Regenerated. If you could do any other type of series, what would you do? So that's a good question. So the series, if I could do any other type of series, right now I'm trying to do the Armor of God series after I finish the Han Solo movie and Doctor Who. Well, actually, just after I finish the Han Solo movie, I'm going to be doing the Armor of God and Doctor Who Regenerated Series 2 kind of alongside each other because Doctor Who is audio, but sorry, brain's not working. Armor of God is live action. So the Armor of God has been something I've been wanting to do for a long time, ever since I made the original ones back in like 2011. We made a trilogy of movies. They were really bad quality. We were like 12 and like we were like 12. So they weren't that great, but they were fun. And ever since then, that was like my first ever movie, so I kind of wanted to bring it back into a live action series. And that's kind of the one that I'm doing. I also have an idea for an original sci-fi series. I'm not gonna say a name yet for that, but probably after I finish Han Solo and Doctor Who, I might announce that. We'll see where it goes with the Armor of God, depending on when that happens, because that series probably needs a bit more of a budget than anything else I've done. So it's gonna be a while before that comes out, or before I make that. How did you take inspiration for your costumes? So I didn't really alter my costumes at all. I mean, I kind of just took stuff that I had for a lot of it. I did, so here, I'll actually pull up a picture. Let me find a picture of my Doctor Who costume. so I can kind of go over it and explain it, because I feel like it would be easier if I could look at it. Yeah, that's my new one. I've had a lot of Doctor Who. I basically will have an overall kind of vibe to the costume, and then depending on the episode, I'll change it slightly. Show us the TARDIS. The TARDIS is... I'm in the TARDIS. I'm in the room where the TARDIS console was. It's not set up right now, but I have pictures of it. Okay, so I'm going to show you my costume here in a second. Well, I'm trying to find a good picture of it. I have a lot of, like, pictures of my Doctor costume. Some of them aren't very good quality pictures, because I took them forever ago. Okay, I'm going to try and add an image here into the streaming software. Add source. That's not the image I wanted. I want a different image. Let's go here. Sorry, I'll have it in like 2 seconds. This is just taking me a minute. What folder is this in? Posters and works. Okay. I have so many like folders of old pictures of my Doctor Who series and stuff. It's crazy. It's literally crazy. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, actually, it'd probably be in here. It's not in there. I saw it 2 seconds ago. Here's my costume. Okay. Here it is. My costume was kind of inspired by Peter Capaldi's Doctor. For the Regenerated series. Here's my costume. It's right here. You see it. It's on the screen. That's what matters. So yeah, you should see that. But it's up on the screen. And so basically, that's actually Matt Smith's coat from his later seasons, or it's supposed, according to Amazon, it's the Matt Smith coat. It doesn't really look like it completely, but that's what it's supposed to be. So yeah, I took the question mark shirt from the classic Doctors, from the classic Doctor Who costumes, the plaid pants inspired by Peter Capaldi. I kind of wanted to go for something a little different, but I kind of just matched parts from actual Doctors as well as like inspiration from other fan film Doctors. But purple is also just my favorite color, so I wanted to have a purple coat. It's pretty simple. There wasn't a whole lot to it, but yeah, it was fun. So let's see, what other comments do we have? I'm trying to fix this picture here. Okay, let's do that. You sure? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I need to move my face back to the middle. There we go. Okay. There's so many things going on. I need to catch up. Okay. Okay, Jericho, if you need any help with your audio series, give me a bell. Thank you. I think I've got help with the series so far. I've got a few people. I'm gonna be editing most of it probably. But if anybody wants to voice act in it, I'll probably be releasing like auditions for that once I have scripts. I don't really have full-on scripts yet, but I have ideas, and I'll probably be doing auditions eventually. I'm trying to get caught up in the comments. There's so many. We need to do a Harrison Ford day and make Jericho do an intro film as young Indiana Jones. I could do that. I am doing a young Han Solo film, so that's fitting. Oh, I know. Would you bring back Lewis Edwin's character? So technically we have a Lewis Edwin fan film that I still need to finish editing that Luke and I made like 2 years ago. So I need to finish that. But so that will happen soon, hopefully. We need to build Jericho. I have a TARDIS already. It's not set up right now, but I have one. I have a TARDIS console and a police box that me and my dad built. Everyone hit like, yeah, everybody liked the video. You said you could do an English accent. What about a Scottish? I don't know if I can really do Scottish. Kind of do Scottish a little bit. It's kind of just close to my British accent though. I want to voice act. Luke, you already are voice acting, I think. I'm going to McDonald's. Have fun with at the McDonald's, the Big Mix and the Diet Conks. All right, yeah. Okay, now I'm caught up. I'll take more questions now if you guys have any. So I guess I could talk a little bit about the Han Solo film because I haven't talked about that in a while. So the Han Solo film is our main project right now. That I'm gonna try and finish before even starting Doctor Who Series 2. Like starting production on it. I'm writing all of it now, but before I start production on it. Han Solo fan film is happening. We started filming it in 2018. We got about a third of the movie done. Then some actors quit, basically. Well, technically we never filmed with these actors. We filmed all the scenes without these actors in them. And then we were going to start filming with that actor, but then the actors quit. And then we recast them, and then that actor quit. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I have a new person to do it. But that's why it's kind of taken so long, as well as like college and stuff has kind of been a big thing in the past 2 years. So that's been a big thing. It has been taking a lot of time, but I'm graduating in May, so that will help with that. Summer will be much more flexible. As long as this virus clears up in the summer, we'll probably finish the Han Solo movie, in the summer. So that's the plan. But yeah, so Han and Chewie are in it, clearly. So yeah, I don't know how to explain Han. Would you create an original Star Wars fan film after Han or a new series? Han is kind of the only. It's probably the last like. I don't know. I don't want to say anything like to spoil anything that may be in the works. But I want to move away from fan films after I finish what I started. Basically, the only reason I'm still making these fan films is because I started them and I want to finish them. So I'll be finishing Doctor Who, Regenerated, Han Solo, all that stuff. But after that, I kind of want to move on to original projects. So I will be doing like an original sci-fi series probably that might be similar to Star Wars, but it's going to be a whole separate thing. So yeah, I might do other Star Wars fan films, but they would be original characters probably. But I don't have anything planned right now for that. I'm just saying that like I'd be open to it. But right now I don't have anything planned because I don't want to plan too many things because I've already got 3 big things that I have planned that I'm like trying to get out to you guys. So, aren't you going to make a Superman? No, Superman. I'm not making Superman, Luke. Superman's the dumbest superhero on the planet. Okay, he's overpowered. He's some buff guy that has every superpower, and his weakness is a rock. I'm not going to go into a full rant about Superman, but no, I'm not making a Superman fan film. Super Ron, maybe, but not Superman. Bat Chad also would be great. Is Grant in it? Grant is not... I don't know. Grant is a mysterious fellow. He kind of just appears randomly. Like, sometimes he wants to be in movies, other times he doesn't. Like, when I actually originally asked him to be in the Huntsman project, the Armor of God, he said that he was busy and he was working on stuff, and then I like hinted at the fact that it was an Armor of God reboot, and he's like, you know what, screw what I was doing, I'm doing this movie. And it was really funny. It was hilarious, just because he knew it was the old movie and we were remaking it. He was like, yeah, I gotta be in this now. So that's what got him in. I'm sure I could get him to be in Han Solo and Doctor Who now that he actually, when he was at college, when school was happening, he lived a lot closer to me, so he was able to be in more projects. So yeah, would you create an original Star Wars fan film? make Solo 2 happen. Yes, I'm kind of making a Solo 2. It's not really connected to the Solo movie, but it's another Han Solo movie, so if that counts, I guess. If that counts. What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to hear about? I'll still talk about if you guys have any questions about Doctor Who, Han Solo, Star Wars, all of it. See, when I go onto the stream page, it's saying that there's 8 likes in total and 7 viewers. So I don't know how that works, but I guess I could show you guys the old thank you for the likes. Talk about your degree specifically. Okay, that's a good one. So my degree is video. I'm trying to remember the exact name. Digital Video and Media Technology. That is my degree. Basically film, video, basically what it says. So I've been learning how to use all the Adobe softwares to edit things. I had a few graphic design courses. So I've really kind of just learned every aspect of it. Like graphic design has a huge part in filmmaking. Movie posters, you learn it's a lot of the same thing with saturation, how it affects the emotion of the scene. That's something that I actually learned a lot about in my graphic design class, but I'm able to apply it in my film class. Had an audio class all about like sound editing and all that stuff. Lots of video classes, lots of filmmaking. I've made a few short films for the school, for classes. Like the Armor of God short film was technically for a class. Like I wanted to make it anyways, so I just made it and like turn it in for a grade. So that's been cool because I've been able to turn in stuff that I've already made for a grade, and it's been pretty cool. What types of historical references and research? So the Armor of God, I didn't really do a whole lot of historical research. I kind of wanted to build my own world. It takes place in a world called Amora. So it was based on like Lord of the Rings, Narnia, The Witcher, stuff like that. I did kind of go into medieval times stuff like that time period, because that's kind of when it happens, or that it's similar to what would be the equivalent of our medieval ages, but it's kind of its own world, its own time period, its own thing. Fantasy. I mean, I didn't really go into a whole lot of detail yet. I'm still writing it, so there's going to be more in the rest of the episodes. But, yeah, so that's that. I think now, because we're gonna go to the good old Not So Amazing Studios YouTube channel. And I'm going to show you guys some of my ridiculous fan films that I made when I was younger and react to them, because that's a fun time. And if you guys have questions, you can still ask them and everything. I'll talk about, will Chloe be returning? Dang, I want her to. I really do. Chloe was my favorite companion out of the companions that I've had. Sorry, Marissa. Out of all the companions I've had in my Doctor Who fan series, Chloe was my favorite one. Or looking back, she's my favorite one. And I would love for her to return, but I haven't spoken with the actress in a long time, so I don't know if it can happen. I want her to, but nice Space Jam poster. Oh yeah, Space Jam is the best Star Wars movie. Space Jam is the best Star Wars movie. So yeah. I actually had a Doctor Who episode called Time and Space Jam planned. I need to make it still. It was going to be really funny. But, throwing shade on Lily. No, Lily's good. Lily's great, but it's probably just because Lily's still technically the companion, and Chloe isn't, so I miss Chloe. I don't know if that makes sense. These are all fictional characters, but okay, why is this not turned on? Okay, now it's gonna work. All right, I'm gonna transition. Bam, now you can see my screen. That was a pretty good transition, wasn't it? So this is my old channel, the Not So Amazing Studios Archive channel. I do not use this channel anymore. This just has my old stuff. I actually put links to this channel's content on there. So this takes you to this is my Doctor Who series. Which if you just go to the channel that we're on now, Redemption Studios. For some reason, there it is. I don't know why it's down there. That's kind of weird. Here it is. Hey, we're live. We could watch the live stream. But yeah, here's all my videos. Playlists have the cinematic universe of Redemption Studios. We got the Doctor Who series is here if anybody hasn't seen it yet. We've got the whole playlist of Series 1. We've got our Armor of God series playlist. There's only one episode in there. We've got Lance and Derek. We've got The Adventures of Glass Firestorm and Randar Chrome, which I did not make these films, but I have a connection to the people that made them, and they are considered canon in my Doctor Who universe, and there will be references to them later on. But anyways, old fan films, that's what we're doing. Jericho, it's called dark mode. So bright, my eyes, I'm sorry. Usually it is on dark mode. I don't know why it's not right now. I had my computer on dark mode, but it like turned itself off randomly. It like updated and it turned itself off. Here, does that fix it? There we go. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So here's the pilot series 1 and 2. Here's my old channel. Yeah, there's a lot of old stuff on here. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. The nostalgia's hitting me right now. Let's watch the first episode. This was the very first Doctor Who fan film I ever made.
I've lived a long life,
I'm not gonna
and
turn the
I've
volume
seen
up
a
too
few
loud
things.
because I don't want it to go into my microphone.
I'm a Time Lord.
I'll just turn it.
I'm from the planet Gallifrey.
I'll keep it down because that was really loud. Yeah, this was the old one where I actually used images of the actual doctors and referenced them. Yeah, dark. I normally use dark mode, but that specific account was. Calvin is the best. You're right. Not Chloe's not the best companion. Calvin is the best companion. Calvin is actually gonna come back hopefully. So the plan is to bring Calvin back at some point in the series 2, but not gonna say anything else. Do turn it down. I just turned it down. It shouldn't be that loud anymore. I think you guys are delayed. I'm sorry. I fixed it. Look at these old regeneration effects. Remaster the pilot series. I'm not going to be Luke Newman. Being Luke Newman's fan films are good, but he decided to delete the old ones and remake all of them because they weren't good quality. I'm not doing that. I just rebooted the series before I made more of it, so it's completely separate. But, yeah. Oh, here's the fire. Yeah, the regeneration effects. This was my old TARDIS console that I made out of a table. Here, I probably should show you the new one. So here's the regeneration scene of Micah regenerating into my Doctor. TARDIS is crashing. I just have a ring. I just like rings. I'm not married. I just like rings. So I wear rings. And yeah, I wear it on my wedding ring finger. But yeah. So here, let me show you because I showed you the bad fan film, I got to show you the good one so you can at least realize the difference. Generated series 1. We're going to go to episode. Okay, so the old console there. This is the new console right here. Well, that's still kind of bad effects, but once we get inside, this is the current console room that I have, or the console that I have. I need to set it back up when I film again, but yeah. So as you can see, the regeneration effects are a lot better in the new one. I do have a black leather jacket somewhere. I have a few actually. I don't have a long like trench coat one anymore. I gave that to my friend Zach because he wanted one. And he's playing the master in my series, so he made more sense for him to wear it anyways. There's a ship, no ship without cabby. Yeah, she's not in the season yet because I made these before I met her, so she's probably going to be in future stuff, but I made this back in 2017. So this is still a bit older, but it's better than the other one. As you can tell, the console room is much better, and the editing is mostly better. So yeah, this is my current Doctor Who series. And then we've got the beautiful intro sequence made by Chad Melancon. Great VFX guy. Yeah, Chad's master is the best master. I'll go back to the pilot series in a minute. I just wanted to kind of show the quality difference. I want to show them the good episode so that the bad episode's more funny. But yeah, this is the intro sequence that my man Chad Melancon made. If you guys haven't watched the pilot series, you should definitely check it out after the stream. It was a lot of fun to make, and it was fun. It was fun. Yeah, I love this intro sequence. I need to get him to make a new one for the new episode, cause, yeah, we have a new episode coming out later this year, so I need to have him make a new one for that episode. All right, now that you've seen the decent, oh my gosh, Luke, the decent editing, now we're gonna go back to the crappy one because it's funnier. Hit the likey button and subscribe and share. Yes, thank you. You should subscribe to this channel because I don't use the old one. See, as you can tell, the old intro sequence, perfect. The nothing on the new one. Oh yeah, Robert, RJH Productions made the Doctor Who Regenerated logo for the intro. Not this one. This is the crappy one, but he made the good one. And then Chad Melancon made the intro sequence. Or As the Doctor by Jericho Rose. This is also before I changed. I used to go by my last name. I used to go by Jericho Rose, but I decided to change my stage name to Jericho Kane because it's my middle name. I think it sounds cooler, to be honest. And it's for my acting stuff and for my YouTube stuff, but a lot of people have asked me why I have two last names, but that's why. Dude, I have an army, don't blame. Luke has the man, the myth, and the legend, though. Luke has Stephen Mann himself. So this is the old console, TARDIS console, but the police box that I used is the same, so it's going to look good. See, look at that police box. My dad and I built that. It took us like a week. My dad has a ton of wood and stuff, and just he likes to build stuff, so we were able to make this. So we did put effort into the old series, even back in 2015. Despite it not being as good quality, it was pretty cool. Jerry, oh my gosh. There's Chloe. Oh man, this is like bringing out some memories, some nostalgia. Effort. Yeah, effort, exactly. See, I think the thing is we definitely put effort into this series. At least most of us did. Nolan didn't listen when we told him how to film things. But and then what was I saying? Effort, yeah. We put effort into it. It just wasn't good. like the writing, I think the writing wasn't great. The dialogue wasn't great. It was decent for the time. Looking back on it, it's not necessarily like I could do a lot better now, obviously. But in the time that it was made, it was good, and it was definitely our best movie at that point. I'll explain the peanut butter. So the peanut butter joke was an inside joke. Now this is another reason why the series isn't as I think as good as other ones, because it was full of inside jokes. So that was peanut butter inside joke is a reference to Chad, who plays the master, which he's going to be in this episode in a little bit, so I'll point him out to you. He could not eat peanut butter because if he ate peanut butter, he threw up. So that was kind of me making fun of him, or like making a reference to him as a joke. So that's what that was. The medicine on the counter was not mine. That was my brother has a lot of different medications that he's on for things. He's actually special needs, so he's got a lot of stuff. So it was on the counter, and we didn't clean the counter apparently when we filmed, so that's why all that was there. Chain and hat. Yeah, I had the old that wasn't even a real top hat. That was like one of those like top hats. I have a new one. I have a much better top hat. The old top hat was like, oh, there's the master. There's Chad. I just realized that those are both masters in the new series. But yeah, that was my very old costume. I have a lot more costumes now, so I have like a real top hat now and a whole bunch of other stuff. But this was like the old classic, reacting to the pilot series. Chloe has a drug. Yes. Chad, there's Chad. So that's the guy who doesn't eat peanut butter because he throws up when he eats peanut butter or smells peanut butter. As you can see, my green screen was on par back then. Zach. It's really funny we had two masters in this in the scene, because Zach later became a master, but Chad was the master at the time. Yeah, that old TARDIS console still makes me laugh. It was pretty cool for the time. I mean, I literally made that out of just stuff that I had in the basement, pretty much. We have a lot of stuff, like junk, but I was able to make the TARDIS console out of it. The new one is much better because we actually like went out and bought stuff and wood and made it steampunk and stuff. Dude, you still have the trailer we filmed for No Mercy in 2018? I have the footage of it. I don't know if I have a trailer. I think I have the footage for the trailer. I don't think I have the actual like trailer edited or anything, but I have the footage. I remember we did film like separate footage than the actual episode for it. There's the fourth Doctor, played by Forrest, and then there's Basilio as one of the future Doctors. No, we don't sell chicken wings. That's a later episode. That line single-handedly is why Chloe's the best companion. I remember when I first made this green screen effects. I was so proud of it. I was like, whoa, I was able to make it look like they're behind the console, but it's really cheesy. Oh man, there's the old TARDIS dematerialization. I remember I had to like it was a still image of the TARDIS, and I just edited the grass over top of it and then had two images and faded back and forth. It took a while, but it looked cool. Oh, there's the Nolan Doctor. It's the Nolan Doctor. Yes. I just saw the picture that you sent me of the Hatter. That's really cool. It does kind of look. It does. It does have that vibe. I do want to get another coat like this coat that I wore in this episode for my series 2, but if you had the budget and space, how would your TARDIS look? That's a good question. I would want to make a TARDIS console like the Eighth Doctor, like Paul McGann, like a giant room, steampunk console. I'd probably basically just have the console that I have now, but I'd have a bigger room for it, more of like a room that would fit the shape of it. Like a hexagonal room. So that would be cool. Yeah, I want to bring back the orange coat. Stuff like that. But yeah. Need more orange coat, yeah. We do need more of the orange coat. That coat like kind of fits me now, but it's a bit small. Like the sleeves are really short now. Because that was like an old coat. I'll definitely watch it. I think I've seen parts of it. I can probably just find it online or something, but stealing my ideas on well, it's not necessarily just your idea. Dang it. It's Nolan. It's Nolan again. Stealing my ideas with the heck song. Sharing is caring. Yeah, exactly. Sharing is caring, and yeah, that's fun. Watch Daleks on Oh yeah, I think we should watch Daleks on Baboon next. That's definitely gonna be the next episode. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Oh, Daleks on Baboon is next. That is happening. Or we could watch the original No Mercy. Oh man. Daleks and Rassilon. That's how Chad said everything. That is how Chad pronounced. Alright, so Luke requested that we watch Daleks. Oh, look. It's right here. Episode 4. So we're skipping a few episodes. This is the best episode. As in best, I mean worst episode of my Doctor Who pilot series, of the old series. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. This was basically Natalie couldn't film that day. So I'm like, I'm just gonna... And I also needed an episode because I think we had an original episode planned, but we had to cancel it due to like locations not working out or something. So I had to kind of come up with a filler episode. Oh, as you can see, the TARDIS changed also. That happened. Between episodes. So I did change the TARDIS to this one. Now, this was the better TARDIS in the pilot series. It's still not perfect, but it's the same room as the regenerated series. It's just different. It's just a different different colors, basically. But yeah. Yeah, this costume was very different. This is literally just the Micah's doctor's costume in the regenerated series. But yeah, so basically the costume I wore in this episode is what inspired Micah Fierro's doctor in the regenerated series, because it's literally the exact same costume. I think Micah wore it better though, to be honest. I wanted to kind of go for more steampunk costume, but the TARDIS didn't really have steampunk yet, so this was before I settled on the red coat for series 2. Because back then red was my favorite color. Now it's purple. Red is still one of my favorite colors, but purple's definitely topped it now. But yeah, red was my favorite color back then. So I wore red coat in series 2 of the old series. This intro was slightly better, but it's still not great. Those blue paper plates. Yeah, we used gold ones in the new series, but they looked better. Yeah, the old TARDIS console. As you can see, the inside of it is not bigger. Johnson's been around for a long time. Oh, that lens flare. That J.J. Abrams lens flare right there. I'm surprised at how many people are watching this right now. There's still a lot of people. There's like 8 people watching. If you guys haven't talked or asked any questions, definitely ask some questions because I'd love to answer them for you. Or just talk about it. This was the episode where I basically just had to like make some episode to go between other episodes because there was a gap. So I just kind of went out in the woods and filmed an episode myself. And it, as you can see, it clearly is the best episode. Clearly the best episode. This isn't a good representation of my current filmmaking, just so you all know. This was made over 5 years ago. So it's not... I've definitely improved a lot. I hope you all know that. I'll show you the new ones again if I need to. Yeah, we're just kind of watching the old ones for fun. Reacting. Filler. Yeah, it was just a filler episode. But it was literally just me in the woods. This episode was filler. And I had the old classic, the voices of the old doctors. I thought that was the coolest thing when I made this episode. I was like, ooh, classic doctor references. That's cool. The funny thing is people like these episodes got tons of views, like thousands. And a ton of people liked them. They're not that good. As you can tell. Top-notch visual effects. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Oh no. It's the Dalek green screen effects. Oh man. Oh, it's so good. I think I have to show the new No Mercy after this. Because or the original, the pilot series No Mercy. Because yeah, that would be great. And then you can all laugh at Luke too. Because he's in that one. The green screen effects. It's so great. Yeah, this is a filler episode if I've ever seen one. Very Lost in Space 5. Yeah. It's... look at all these Daleks. All these green screen effects. Oh yes, please roast my acting. I mean, it was no... I mean, I think you were better than me, probably, at that point. I don't even know. Oh, man. I do kind of like the costume I wore in this episode still. But it's Micah's doctor's costume now, so... That was at the point where... So it was like after the first couple episodes, I kind of wanted to change my costume. So... I started like... I tried to like... experiment with it. So the next couple episodes, it was different. Yeah. Yeah, don't don't take this movie seriously because I can't even take it seriously. I didn't know what I was doing when I made this. Saving the world one meme at a time. Yeah, that's facts. That's what this series was. And No Mercy was. This is amazing.
So what is it this time? Why are you taking over an innocent planet? Going for war? What war? Time Lords? Time Lords are gone. What are you talking about? Gallifrey's long gone. It's gone. Gallifrey's gone. The Time Lords cannot be.
Sure. Two scenes with you running in the woods. You were missing your waistcoat. I'm not surprised by that. I'm not surprised by that at all. Because back then, I didn't know what I was doing. Dude, it's almost it's better than Nicholas Briggs. It's me with a Dalek app. That's how good it is. Yeah, I don't even know.
How about you show me whether your power supply is controls this ship. You show me that. I can really help you.
It is perfection. It's so perfect. Even the green screen. You know, wait a second. Is that the... Well, yeah, I used the same green screen for the Dalek ship in the Series 2 finale. In the Series 2, Pilot Series 2 finale with Chad. And when you were Davros. I don't know if I can finish this. I have to. I'm so close to being done with it. And then we'll watch No Mercy. And after that, I may end the stream. We'll see how it's going after that. But that'll be another 20 minutes at least. My voice is starting to hurt now from talking so much. Doctor Who Jack Sparrow. Yes, I was Jack Sparrow. I was very much ripping off Matt Smith in the old series. How many times do you drop that thing? I don't even know. As you can see, this is masterpiece filmmaking here. I don't know if I want to... What else is even in this? Okay, I just go in the TARDIS. That's the end. Okay, well, we're going to go to No Mercy because Luke... Now we need to make fun of Luke, too. Alright. The old Not So Amazing Studios archive channel. Where is it? It's in this list, isn't it? No Mercy was after Series 2. So No Mercy is more recent. This was... 2016 episode. It was basically just making fun of 2016, the year, because it was the year itself was a meme. Big oof. Yeah, this episode is definitely more of a joke than anything else. But no, Superman's dumb. I already gave that rant. I already gave that rant earlier because Luke asked me about Superman. This old intro. This was slightly better of an intro sequence, but it wasn't good. I actually made the vortex in. I think I made it in After Effects, and it took me like 3 hours. It wasn't good, but that was the first thing I made. Oh, I forgot about the Jar Jar cutout. That was from a school dance. Somebody made it, and I used the Jar Jar cutout for it. That's so funny. Yeah, and then I had the purple velvet coat. I need to bring that coat back. Ron as Superman. Yes. That's the only acceptable Superman. Yes, the purple coat. I think I need to bring back the purple velvet coat. That was a great one. I liked that one. Spotify. The Seinfeld theme. Seinfeld in the toaster. That was just a reference to like the Secret Agent movie with the Seinfeld thing. Ron can go in the TARDIS and come out of Superman. No crossing the streams. I'm really confused. Pimco, gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I liked the velvet coat. I thought it worked well as the Doctor. Ah, Johnson. See, this was when I got my new camera. And this was one of the first things I used with it. This was a great this was fun to make. This was the first like I guess it wouldn't be the first multi-doctor thing I did. That would technically be the first episode because Forrest and Luke and Nolan, or Forrest and Nolan and Basilio were in it. But like first multi-doctor with other fan films would have been the finale of season 2. But then this. Color. So the shirt, we actually made it. We found we just got like a fabric marker and drew the question marks on it to make it look like the classic doctor collars. Oh man, look at this guy. It's the bowler hat doctor. The green screen. There's Luke, everybody. That's Luke in the chat right there with the bowler hat. We were so little. Not really that much. I look mostly the same, but we looked a little bit younger. Yeah, you don't have any of that costume. Don't you still have the hat though? Do you still have that coat? Weren't you going to give me that coat? Because you didn't fit in it anymore or something? Charlie Chaplin. It's the days when I had hair. before you were Mr. Clean. You gotta be Mr. Clean with the coronavirus. It makes sense. Doctor Who with the hoodie. Peter Capaldi's doctor wore a hoodie. And he wore a waistcoat with it, so it works. I like it. I like the outfit. I have the hat and the coat. Oh yeah, I thought you still did. The new No Mercy, the attempt at the new No Mercy that we never made, costume was better. But yeah, that was correction. I never fit in the coat. That's fair. I wish it was just purple though, instead of having the patterns on it. But I know it was like a costume for was it? It was somebody from Batman, right? I forget what character. Was it one of the Joker coats? Oh man. I just remembered that Steven is in this episode as one of the memes. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, it was the Suicide Squad coat. That's what it was. Oh man, this is the best episode we ever made. I forgot that that's what it was. We couldn't go to 2016. And that's why all the bad stuff happened. We're going to have to do that in 2020 too. Because everything bad happened. The doctor couldn't stop any of it. This episode is so dumb, but it's great. Dank memes. We used memes to separate the TARDISes. Oh yeah, that's when the B-movie meme was big. And the Ken Bone. Oh man. Ken Bone did make it in an episode. Ken Bone was amazing. Oh, there's Steven. There's the man. I'm gonna retweet this at David. Please do retweet this at David Tennant. That would be really funny. Humongous. I forgot about him. Steven. Steven. Oh my gosh, all the memes. I'm dying right now. Oh my gosh. All of the dank memes. It was just memes. It's so dumb. Yeah, Chad and Ron. Yeah, it is kind of hard to believe that Chad didn't make it. I don't think Ron wasn't really a meme until Doctor Who Regenerated, until he did the aliens thing. So, but Chad was a meme. So I don't know. I don't know how Chad wasn't in this. Um, is there another episode you guys want to watch? Here's the whole playlist here of the old episodes, or I could show one of the new episodes if you wanted to see one of the new episodes. I could show that. I know, right? We gotta make a 2020 version of No Mercy. We gotta start working on the audio thing. We could just make an audio one. This is the current channel. Why am I on the... You guys want to watch another one of the old Doctor Who episodes or a new one? Or if you want, again, we can just go back to the whole question things. New No Mercy footage. I don't wanna show any of that right now for reasons, but because that might spoil things in the future. So yeah. Christmas clues. Oh, this one had Steven in it. This was a funny one. See, these ones, we've kind of been progressing farther in quality as we've watched these, so I could go to the new series, but I don't know if I really need to do that, because it's not funny. I mean, it is funny, but it's not as funny. Do a table read of Edge of Hope. That'd be cool. Maybe that would be a better, like, video, though, rather than doing that on here. But, do you guys have any other questions about fan film stuff, Doctor Who stuff? Reflection, Caged in Time. Oh, we do have to watch Caged in Time, don't we? Yeah, we can do Caged in Time, and then we can watch Reflection, because I kind of like Reflection still. I was really proud of that thumbnail that I made for that. That was one of the coolest thumbnails I ever did. I'm sorry, I'll read Edge of Hope. I will read it. And you know what? Why don't you tell everyone where they can find it in the chat? Because I'm going to be honest, I don't remember what the website was. But you should tell them where to find it, because Rachel makes a Star Wars fan... Is it a fan fiction, or... She's written this huge Star Wars story thing, and it's pretty cool, so you guys should go check it out. Just tell them where to find it, and there's your shout out, I guess. I don't know a whole lot about it. I haven't really gotten to read it yet. I read the first part of it, but if you could have any Doctor guest spot on one of your films, which one? That's a good question. Probably Peter Capaldi or Matt Smith, because they're like my favorite ones. Can we watch the Force Awakens trailer I made? Yes, we can do that. We'll watch Caged in Time, and then we'll watch the Force Awakens trailer. Yeah, so it's on your Twitter account, Edge of Hope, on Twitter. But yeah, we'll watch this episode with the One Direction cover of Drag Me Down, or the cover of One Direction's Drag Me Down, in it. So yeah, that's fun. Wattpad and Twitter. Yeah, so go check out Edge of Hope on Wattpad and Twitter. Reaper Girl 35. It's pretty cool. She's got some cool Star Wars stuff that she's been writing, and she's been spending a lot of time on it, so you guys should all go check it out. So here's the slightly better Doctor Who intro sequence. And this was actually the intro theme that Tristan Barry composed for me, and then so this is actually an original theme that was made for my series. And then my friend Isaac played the electric guitar over it to kind of make it more like that. So, yeah, this is Caged in Time, the episode that I made because I wanted to have Caged in a title, because Nicolas Cage, and it's a meme. But yeah, this was a fun episode. I'm gonna run out of the stream for a second. I'll be right back, but you can keep watching the episode and keep chatting, and if you can keep asking questions, I will answer them when I get back. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Hello, I've returned. Oh, we've got a few more people. Okay. She's already been in. She was in The Office parody. She was in The Classroom. So she has been in a film before. And she will probably be in Han Solo and the future of Doctor Who, depending on whatever that is, whether it's audio or film. Something. Did you wash your hands? Yes, I did wash my hands. Multiple times. That's what I was doing the whole time. I didn't even like go to the bathroom or anything. I literally just washed my hands for 5 minutes. What's the general plan for the Armor of God series? So that series, so basically it's an original fantasy series, that I came up with when I was like 12, and some of my friends and I made a very old version of it, and then, we did that. So we made one when we were like 12. That was our first movie, and I've been wanting to remake it, so I kind of turned it into a series instead. There's probably going to be around 8 episodes. We haven't filmed any of the other episodes yet. It's probably they're going to be more spaced out episodes. Like, we'll pretty much film one and then post it. It won't be a full series filmed and then released week after week. Just so we have continuous content on the channel over the next couple years. Because once we finish the Han Solo film, the only things left is the Doctor Who Regenerated Series 2, which is going to be an audio series, and then the Armor of God series, which will both be made kind of alongside each other. The Doctor Who series I'll make all of it and then release it weekly like we did with the original series. But yeah, so that's the plan for that, for the Armor of God. If you could collab with any fan film Doctor, who would it be? So if I was to collaborate with any fan film Doctor, so I already have collaborated with Luke and a few other. I mean, I'm gonna go with Doctors outside of the regenerated timeline, simply because it makes more sense, because I already kind of collaborate with them in a sense because they're in my timeline. But anyway, if I was to collaborate with any Doctor Who fan filmmakers, it would be DDK or Doctor Who Velocity, probably. I like DW 2012, like they're good fan films, but I think if I would rather do a collaboration with DDK, so Kieran M. Jenkins. I think that my Doctor and Kieran M. Jenkins' Doctor in a multi-Doctor episode would be really entertaining, and I think it'd be really cool. I also think that Doctor Who Velocity would be really cool, so those are the two that I would choose. Third would probably be DW 2012, but I don't know. Will you still wear the purple coat in Series 2? Yes, the plan is to wear the purple coat in Series 2. The Series 2 will be an audio series, so the costumes will probably just be like in the thumbnails. I might put up pictures throughout the episodes. I was thinking about doing kind of like a picture slideshow while I'm playing the episodes. That way you guys kind of can see certain things and see the characters, see what they look like and everything. So I'm going to do something like that, but I'm planning on wearing the same purple coat, at least for the first half of the series. It might change throughout, but you will have to wait and see. There's no such thing as Santa, yes. The Kieran M. Jenkins meme. If you guys want me to collaborate with DDK, you should all go to DDK, their YouTube channel, and be like, hey, you should collaborate with Jericho's Doctor on Redemption Studios. That would be cool. You should all do that. I'm already friends with them, and I think that it is a possibility that it could happen in the future, but I'm not gonna say anything else. We don't have anything planned right now, but I'd like to. Anyways. Yes, there is. I like how Rebel Scum has been quiet until Luke said that. That was an inside joke that our friend Kieran made. He actually dressed up as Olaf, and he took off the mask and said there's no such thing as Santa, and it was really funny. It's a video, so it was like a Vine thing. That was the reference. But yeah, we're watching the old pilot series, my old Doctor Who series that I made back in 2015. I'll show you my new one after this episode. We wanted to watch this episode because it's kind of bad, and we like making fun of them because it's fun. I like looking back at my old stuff and laughing. It's entertaining. You know, I have fond memories of it, and I can be proud of it, but I can also laugh at it. So I think that's a good way of viewing it. Show everyone the new coat. The one that you just sent me the picture of? It was the one that was in No Mercy. I didn't show him a picture on the webcam though. I can put it up in the actually. I can put it up in the on the stream, I think. Save. I can just download it on my computer and then put it up. That's what I'll do. Wait, whoops. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Sorry about that. I'll fix it. I just gotta get the picture from Luke. Okay, let me download it. I'll definitely probably use that for series 2. That old music, I like that old music. That's gonna be my Doctor's theme again in series 2, because that was the theme that Tristan Barry composed for my original series, for my pilot series, and I want to use that theme again because I really like it. It was a good Doctor Who theme. Jericho, show everyone the new coat. I see the comments, guys. I see what's happening. I will show the coat. Give me 2 seconds. I know the feeling. Most of my fan films are cringy too, but I do like some of them. Yeah, that's how it is. I mean, that's what I think. I think it's good to be able to laugh at yourself, and I think it's good to be able to yeah, you can still be proud of something you made, but still like laugh at it and have fun with it. So, all right. So I'm gonna show everybody the coat that Luke. What we were just watching was my old Doctor Who fan series that I made before Doctor Who Regenerated. We were watching and reacting to my old content on the Not So Amazing Studios channel. It's no longer canon. If you wanna understand that, you can watch my newest video on this channel, the Doctors Explained video. It'll explain everything. We were just watching the old fan films for fun because they're entertaining. Let me grab the image that Luke sent me. And Luke, you wanted to watch the trailer that you made for Regenerated Series 1. So I'll show that after I show the coat. Dang it, this picture is covering the entire screen for some reason. Luke just sent me a picture of this coat that he's sending me. It's the coat that he used in the original No Mercy. So bam, that's the coat that I'm apparently using now in Series 2. At least at some point in Series 2. I might not use it in the beginning. I'll probably use my other one to transition it. But I will definitely use that at some point in the series. So yes. Remove the image. Bam. Alright, so. This is Luke Lane, the trailer that Luke Lane made for my Doctor Who generated series 1. Let's watch it. Maybe. That's also back when I was Not So Amazing Studios, as you can see by the thumbnail thing. So that's fine. Oh, well, didn't want that. It's pretty good. I really like this trailer. Bum,
We'll need the TARDIS, I guarantee it.
bum.
You know, it can travel through time.
You made this in Windows Movie? No way. No way you made this in Windows Movie Maker. It's better than when it looks better than that, to be honest. But it was also, I just sent you like footage from episodes. This trailer like makes me shiver when I watch this.
I burn in the center of time, and I am the fear in the hearts of my enemies. And no one, and I mean no one, can possibly understand my mind.
You need to make another one of these for the Han movie. You need to make a trailer for the Han movie, because it would be more fitting. Once I start filming again, I'll let you make the trailer, the second trailer for Han, if you want. Once I get more footage. Oh, there we go. Ron, Steven hitting the door. With a red setting. I forgot my Sonic had a red setting. There we go. Catherine Bowler Hat Luke throws his old logo up on the screen there. And then the meme that's just this. I forgot you put that in there. Why is there multiple versions of this video? What the heck? Okay, anyway. What do you want to watch next? Do you want to watch more pilot old series, or do you want to watch new series? I was kind of just watching it while talking about it. If you guys have any questions for me, you can definitely ask them. Actually, I'll show you this video, because this is about Han Solo, and this is a cool video. If nobody's watched it, you should go watch it. I'm gonna show it anyway, but ask me questions, guys. Ask me questions if you have any questions about Doctor Who, Han Solo, any of my projects, films, anything. I will talk about it.
Hi, my name is Jericho Kane, and
Here's the Han video.
I'm the director and the writer of this project. I also play Han Solo in this film. I'm Jake Jasko.
I was really proud of this video. I made it. We just made it for fun, just to show what the project was.
I've always had some interest in film. Since I was young, I made Lego stop motion films. As I got older, I got into Star Wars, and I wanted to start making live action films. And I started with a Doctor Who fan series, but I kind of wanted to do something else. I got into sound design basically when I met Jericho at school. I was originally going for business, and then switched over to sound production and engineering, and we met in our digital audio course. Come on, what do you think? Tell me what I think. I said shut. Oh really? Was smart.
Yeah, Luke did a really good job on that trailer. This is my friend Jake, is the sound designer in this video. He's doing all the sound for Han, and then I have somebody else that's gonna do music, so it's pretty cool.
He was telling me about a short film that he was thinking about making, and called me up and said, "Hey, you want to be my sound engineer?" And I was all for it. You know, with no experience, kind of, hit it off and made that short film, and we actually ended up winning an award. So we actually made a Han Solo short film for a school project. We actually won an award for it, and we're gonna make a full-on film now.
Oh, there's Luke's Chewie voice right there.
We just got excited to see what other stories you could tell with the characters from Star Wars, and we wanted to kind of experiment with ourselves. We had a lot of fun with it. We got a Chewbacca suit, we got some more props, trying to get some more money for it, trying to get some more actors. So if anybody's interested in helping us out, let us know. You know, any help we can get. We are really excited to bring you Han, a Star Wars fan film. So if you guys are interested, if you want to like get some updates on it, if you want to see when it comes out, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, JK Films, as well as our Instagram page, our Facebook page, all down below in the description, just to stay updated and be notified when the film comes out.
I'm excited. Been a Star Wars fan for a long time. And, it's pretty cool that I can be proud of something.
It's Redemption Studios now, by the way. That's wrong.
Really excited to dive into the world of Star Wars and bring you another awesome adventure of Han Solo and Chewbacca. So thank you, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, and there's the Falcon shot. That our boy Chad Melencon did. But yeah, so that's about it there. What do you guys want to do? When you want to ask some more questions? You want to watch anything? If you guys don't have any more questions, I'm probably gonna end the stream in a few minutes. So, any questions? Ask them now. Now's your chance. So yeah, let's switch back to the old. Screw that. Yeah, the trailers really it's all just based on the footage. And that really determines how it looks. But alright, I'm not completely centered in this, but whatever. Yo, alright, so yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. I will answer some questions. If you got any last questions, I will answer them. Can you confirm or deny that your series 3? Doctor Who Redemption? You mean Doctor Who Regenerated? Can you confirm or deny that series 3 of Doctor Who Redemption is happening? I can't confirm nor deny. I don't know what you're talking about, but no, I can't. I cannot confirm nor deny that because I don't know. Because I don't know the information. I don't know what you're asking me. What do we got? Anybody got any questions? Because I'm gonna end this in a few minutes. You got questions? Ask them now. Regenerated. Probably not gonna be series 3. There's gonna be series 2 and a finale of some kind. But I mean, we'll see what happens, I guess. It's possible, but nothing planned right now. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for watching, commenting, all that stuff. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, Redemption Studios, and also go check out my Jericho Kane channel for weekly content on YouTube. 2 videos a week over there. So go check it out and go subscribe to it. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.